Hello, everyone. No one here yet, but they're about to be. Oh, gosh, this is going to be one of those weeks, guys. Again, we're here. We're here to get everything going. Let's see. We'll wait till some folks come in. Maybe we'll have some come in. Let's see. Well, no one has showed up yet. Aha, there's some folks. Hello. There's Havita and there's Beth Cornet. Good to see you guys. Oh, goodness. Yep. You guys, it has been one of those weeks again. We've done good this week. No disasters so far. Oh, folks, we have started tearing off the old deck here around the pool at the back of the house. So, whoop, got hair in my face. And that's going to be a trip because hey, Sheila, how are you? Yeah, we put that deck together 30 something years ago, and it was put together with those really long, they're longer than a 16 penny nail. I don't know what you would call it, but maybe 18 or 20 pound penny nail, but they're twisted. Hey, Freddie, how are you? Anyway, and there's Grandos 44. Hello, how are you, dear? Okay, having internet problems. Doggone it. I came home, guys, to do my live because I'm camping. Yeah. So I got to sneak back in. I left my car at the gate and Joey came and got me so I could do this because they locked the gate after 10 o'clock, guys. There's Fonda Lear. Hello. I don't remember whether I've seen you. Yeah, I think I'm not sure. I think you are in here, aren't you? Maybe not. I can't remember. Oh, gosh. Thank you, Freddie. Yeah, I try not to make my videos more than about 15 minutes because you lose interest, and if you're kind of glancing at them in between a bunch of other things, some people have those 20 and 30 and 40-minute videos, but my life is too busy to sit around and watch a 30-minute video most of the time. So I try to make mine short. Oh, lordy. Guys, been camping in my camper. First time I've gotten to camp in it, and everything works on it great. I'm not at a campsite that has TV and all that, and I don't have the little internet thing that you carry around with you, so you can pick it up everywhere. So that's why I came home, so that I could come talk to my peeps. So I'm glad you're all here. Oh, lordy. Yeah, yes. Some of these folks, a good many of these folks came over from Robertson's Billy Acres. I just love them. They make me laugh. Even at the meetup at Tim Killer last year, they were the ones that were carrying on and having the most fun. Well, until the last night when the group down by the river decided to sing happy birthday at sometime a little after midnight. And maybe they were having more fun than the rest of us. But anyhow. Oh, goodness gracious. Yep. Guys, we have been busy this week, just running here and there and everywhere. I had 2 doctor's appointments today. Yeah, crazy. Had to go see the gastrologist, whatever, stomach folks. And then had to go see the heart doctor because the gastrologist is wanting to do a colonoscopy. 65, I guess they feel like it's due. So they have to go see the heart doctor, to approve the things. Since I'm old as, I'm older than dirt now. Anyway, but got those 2 over with, and so I don't know what the results was, but I guess they were good. I don't know. Oh, goodness. Yeah, we've been piddling around here. Got the camper set up. The awning looks really good. The guy told me when I bought it that it had a little hole in it where spark had flown out and that he had patched it. And sure enough, I opened it up and everything was perfect. It's the first time I put the awning out. I bought it in January. Well, yeah, in January. Yeah, it was January. And it was too cold to go camping then. And then we've had all this other stuff going on. Just got out of the hospital, and so I'm in and out. I'm heading to bed soon. 4 days in ICU, 4 days trying to get your strength back and teach the lungs to breathe. Oh, Lordy, my sister's got, bless your heart, my sister called me day before yesterday, and they told her she had double pneumonia. And she had just been to the doctor on Monday, and they told her lungs were clear and gave her some steroids for allergies. And then she had to go to pulmonary for an appointment that she already had. And when they looked at her, they told her, they said, your lungs are absolutely filled. She said, you've got pneumonia. Anyway, goodness gracious. And there's Nancy Hodge. Hello, Nancy. Thank you. I am glad to see you here. Yeah, I was just telling everybody that they just crack me up. I enjoy watching them and all the laugh. I laugh as much with them as I do with my own family here at the house. But yeah, we've been real busy. I tried to find a secluded camp spot. That's impossible after all the winter and everything else that's going on. But anyway, I'm not right up under somebody. At least there's nobody on either side of me, thank God, because I didn't get the best of camp spots. But I was glad of that. And it's been good. I've been checking everything out on my camper and trying to make a list of things that I need to take with me. Like I'm going to get me a ratchet. Go get me a 1/2-inch ratchet. I guess that's what you call it. And that way I can get a 1/4 inch, no, a 3/4 inch socket to put on there to put the feet, the levelers down, because they're not electric. This is just a little small camper that I bought. So, I told Joey, I said, it sure does seem odd though, for after having that fifth wheel and it being so big. And then I went to this little bitty, 20-foot or whatever camper that you get in the bathroom. I take a shower and I use my bathroom. My Joey's son, Jeremy, my stepson, when they have to go poop, they go to the camp house. I'm going, heck no, that's what that thing was bought for. I guess if I had company with me there, and you didn't want to poop and smell up the camper or something, maybe that would be a reason. I don't know. Yeah, I enjoy camping. I really do. I enjoy it a lot. And I like to go primitive camping, even though when I do, I'll take my generator or whatever, and I can just go. And if I want the air conditioning, I crank the generator or whatever. That's so sweet, Freddie. Thank you. Freddie says that he doesn't know you, but that you are in his thoughts and prayers for a speedy recovery. And Sheila said that she had a food trailer to put the jacks in. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's what that's Joey told me that would be easier than using that little, it comes with some kind of little thing, that's real thin metal and you turn it like this. But he said that would be easier on me. Plus, if I needed to level it, that would actually work good at jacking it up. It's not a big one. Yeah, Freddie, I have a tent, and it's a big tent, and I enjoyed it. I used it when I went to the 10 Killer meetup, and it's huge. It's big enough for I don't know how many people, but quite a few people. If you were laying them out like this in there, it would probably sleep people in sleeping bags. If you wanted to sleep close to each other, you could probably sleep 6 or 8 people anyway, in it comfortably. I put a cot in there, an army cot, and then put me a foam mattress on top of it, because those army cots are not comfortable. And I slept like a dream in there when I slept. Of course, it was not hot weather now. With the lupus, I can't stand the heat when it gets super hot. Let's see. But I enjoy, like, I like to go to the Gold Camp and then just here and there. And, like when I'm traveling and on the road, if I have the camper and I get tired, I'll pull off in the rest area and take a nap instead of driving, and be sleepy. And I don't like to do that when I'm just sitting in my car. I just feel weird that somebody might ride or walk by and see me. And let's see. Making It Home says that they need Havita. That's wonderful. Let's see. The doctor cleaned me to go weekend trip to Texas and say goodbye to my kids and grandkids, and then turn into a 2-week trip to Cedar Fever to get home, and had to call an ambulance. Bless your heart. Bless your heart. Jeez. I have, I've changed something here. Where did my comments go? Oops, lost my comments, folks. There we go. There we go. And oh gosh, well, I hate that you've been in. So, have you been? So you've been back in the hospital and in having all these problems, and now you're back home again. Are you expecting to go back to the hospital right away with the pneumonia, or what else is going on with you? If you want to tell us. Gosh, I mean, I hate it for you. Bless your heart. You're a sweetheart. Geez. Well, Making It Home, I see you are trying to get do your live. That would be wonderful. Let me know when you're going to do it. Send me a text or something. If you'll look, I think if you go to my page in the description, I believe my email is in there. I'm going to have to make sure that I'm still getting notifications on you, because I haven't gotten one lately, or I don't remember. Of course, I have not checked a whole lot of mine since all this has been going on with my mother-in-law and everything. And yeah, and those roosters are gone, honey. I took the roosters and the 2 goats to the sale. I hated to see yard goat go, but you know what? I just couldn't have my flowers eat up so bad. And we put that fence up to keep turkeys and chickens out. I could just see it figuring out how to jump over it and eat everything in my garden now. And as Freddie says, he had a big one with 2 separate rooms. My daughter's got one like that. Queen size bed and a bedroom with a dress. Well, hey. Well, you know what? I'm subscribed to you, honey. I mean, I'm already subscribed to you. I know. I will check and make sure that they have not unsubscribed me to you. Maybe that's what happened, because they unsubscribed my own husband from me. You know how YouTube is. I don't know what it is, but yeah. Melanoma. Oh, bless your heart. I had cancer, so it'll scare you to death. And you don't quit living, honey. Don't quit and don't give up, because there are so many things that can happen nowadays that can change everything. And God's out there. If it's His will and He has something else planned for you, you're going to get over this. And I can't say, I'll pray for you, and I will. But, that's His decision. We can't control His decision, but I'll do the best I can at helping you. Hello, Ace. See you there. How are you? Bless her heart. So, yeah, but yes, I will definitely go in and check, because, I'm going to write me a note right now so I don't forget it, because, my brain is not very long. Yeah, because when I get home, when I get back to the campground and get to my camper, I can do that on my phone, because I do have internet on it. I just don't have it, one of those devices where I can pick it up on the TV or the Wi-Fi type thing. Anyway. Yes, share hers. And you know what? getting yourself out there. Get somebody to go on there with you, honey, and help you when you do your lives. That's the thing. Somebody has a pretty good channel, I'll go on there with you if you'll let me know when it is, and I'll do my best to be on there with you. If not that I have very many people following me either, but oh, okay. Yeah, thank you so much. I understand what you're saying. So I'm a little dense, guys. I'm not quite right. I understand what you're saying. Subscriber to get her off at that 666. I know that's right. Holy cow. That 666 is rough. I told Joey, I said, I've gotten up to 666. And he says, oh, that's not a good thing. I started laughing, y'all. Oh, I don't know if y'all can tell, but that darn TV, I was brushing my teeth the other night, and that darn toothbrush, I guess one of the things got in there and snatched the cap off of that baby tooth, or the filling off that baby tooth again. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I imagine eventually he's going to say, we're not going to do this. We're not going to put another cap, or we're not going to put another filling in it. We're going to have to put one of those peanut pods in there or whatever, or some kind of apparatus in my mouth, I guess. I just hate to think about it. Anyway, let's see. Wednesday morning at 9 a.m. and go live every Friday night, but this will be just my solo. You know what? On Friday nights, that's why I haven't been seeing you, because Friday nights is usually when Joey expects me to watch TV with him. If he doesn't have company. When he has company, then I can go over and do. So that's probably why I knew that I thought you were going live, that you had told me you were going live, probably in one of my other lives, but I just never did. I think I did. Seemed like I did go in on one, but let's see. Cooked him up with the furniture, and just before I was getting ready to leave New York, Arizona had the monsoon season. Well, it started when we got back. Tent. Oh, man. Bless your heart. Freddie, I guess the tent got tore all to pieces, maybe. Dang if you ain't having the luck, buddy. Yes, I knew that I had popped in on one of yours. Yeah, because I was, who is it? Is it making it? No, not you. Leonard Mountain. Do they come on the same night? Who is it? There's somebody else. There's several that do that Friday night thing. Yeah, I try to pop in on them, and sometimes I can, even if we're watching TV, I try my best to pop in, say something, and just set the phone down and let it play with the volume cut off, because at least they get the credit for it, awful to say, but, sometimes when Joey and when he's here and expecting attention, bless his heart, I have to pacify. But yep. I do remember that. His 9 Acre Farm, I think, is on there with you in the shenanigans, aren't they? Seems like it. Yeah, because there's several in that whole group. Oh. Furniture and air conditioning was running. Oh my God. Couldn't do anything but laugh and make great. But in that situation, that's about all you can do. Back years and years ago, my husband and his first wife were at a motorcycle event, and they were in Mississippi, and one of those squalls came through, and it blew their tent, and she was in it, and it just rolled her across the area where they were. He said she was in there screaming, and wasn't nothing he could do. It was every time he'd get close, it'd take off. That's exactly right, honey. You're exactly right. Don't give up. You fight. I'm the same way. Bless your heart. Yeah, I will definitely be putting you on my prayer list. And I don't know your first name, but I'm just going to put you on the prayer list just like that, if it's okay, unless you want to put your name on here. I know that feeling, Freddie. Bless your heart. I understand. You know what? Sometimes used is a whole lot better. And you know what? I bought brand new furniture before and didn't like it. So, and I'm cheap. I'm, or my youngest daughter's dad told me, he says, I was the stingiest woman he ever seen because I wouldn't spend money. But I've gotten much more. Uh, I didn't have any money to spend back then, guys. I was broke as you know what. Okay, Julia. I'm going to write your name down right now, Julia. Dropped my paper. So I can add you on my church's prayer list also. Grandosa. Bless your heart. Look, y'all. Got me a little sticker. It's not stuck. I've just got it stuck up there with tape. I didn't want to ruin my wall. Okay. Middle of the week. Where I understand that, honey. Anyway. Jeez. Well, guys, I planted hibiscus today. I'm hoping it stays real pretty. It's a real bright, not vivid red, but it's pretty red color. And then I had me planted a couple of mandevillas because I love mandevillas. I think they're so pretty. So I just put those in pots. And when they get bigger, I'm going to transplant them into some kind of arch or something. Hopefully, if they keep growing. And since we're taking down the deck out here, I have jasmine that was planted there that I was training to go up over arch. And so I'm going to take that. Hopefully it's not rooted deep enough that I can't dig it up and transplant it, because it won't be a good place for it now that the back deck is going to be gone. And yes, everybody, y'all all pray for Julia. Add her on your church prayer list, and that's all we can do. It's in God's hands, but it's worth the fight, guys. It's worth the fight. My friend Wheat called tonight. She's not in the live tonight, or not visiting with us, because she's been real sick, and bless her heart, and she's had a hard time. So yes, Joey drove me a style butt today, and I tied it off with a old piece of leather, wide leather, old belt, and I brought it up and tied it up straight. And I've got to stuff some good heavy dirt down in there. So I've got to get that done in the next week, in the next day or two. And then I'm going to take some heavy clippers and clip back the ones that he's already broken off. The one that I had wired up there, I don't know if I'm going to leave it or cut the wire. I'm probably going to cut the wire now. But he didn't get my new peach tree that I had planted down the hill. Thank God for that. I guess she didn't make it that far. And she hadn't ate up my lilac bush again. So it's actually got leaves on it again. I can't believe it survived as many times as she ate it. So Freddie, are you still considering moving to Tennessee? I seen tents roll away, and I told you about the way I found the inside of my house while I was gone a few years. Yep, you sure did. Bless your heart. I know exactly how you feel there. You can't have anything for vandals and people nowadays if you're not right there to protect it. And then if you're there to protect it, sometimes you can't do anything about it. Bless your heart. But that's the way it goes. But I said on my description, it goes, when you're getting ready to do your live, it said, what are you going to discuss in your live? And I said, we're going to discuss life, men and women. So, I guess we're going to discuss men and women tonight, guys. So if y'all got any complaints or suggestions about men or women, or contemplations on life, y'all let me know. because I really didn't have a whole lot to talk about other than I was excited about going camping, enjoyed my camper so far. Like I said, it's I didn't know if I'd be able to sleep on the mattress because it's a lot softer than what I'm used to sleeping on. But yeah, so I slept pretty good to be the first time ever. I will. I'll think about you tonight when I'm in there. I'm bad about laying up in bed or on the sofa there and watching or playing a game or piddling half the night. If married, get a hobby. See, if you're single, get a hobby. Ain't that right? Bless your heart. It's according to how long you've been married. When you first get married, you love each other to death. I was told one time by this old guy. He says, "Yeah, first year you're married," he says, "you need to put $1 in a saving account, in a savings account for every time you have sex or kiss on your husband." And I looked at him like he was crazy. He said, "Just think how much money you're going to have and then he says, take $1 out for every time you do it after the third year." And he says, "See how long your money will last." And I just died laughing. I guess it was pretty good advice. He says, "a good savings account if you don't blow it." Sheila says she's going to visit her son in Florida for 12 days. That would be wonderful, Sheila. When are you going? And where are you coming from? Because I might be out of your way, honey. Would love to. I mean, if you're going through this way and whatever, you could just, we could meet and have lunch somewhere. I could meet you somewhere close to where you're going to be going. Like, I don't know if you're going straight through, going down 75 or 431 or however you're going. Because I know when Come On comes from out there in Oklahoma and Arkansas and all that, he goes down through I-10 and all that. So yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool. I would enjoy that. And let's see. And how old is your son? 12 days. That's a long time. Good for you. Yeah. Yeah, we are girlfriend. My daughter lives in Florida too, but she lives about 40 minutes from the actual Navarre Beach right there in Destin or Fort Walton Beach, Florida area. But and it's not but about 3 hours and 40-minute drive for me from here. I still don't go as often as I should because we just got so much going on, and I got my critters and everything else. Guess I needed to remodel. I'm not complaining, just letting you know that I'm getting there. Freddie, bless your heart. You'll do it. You'll be okay, Freddie. We're all of us in a way are terminally ill. We're all born. We're all going to die. What can we say? But it's a sad thing when the doctors tell you, they tell me, your liver's gone, your whatever, we need to send you to a kidney specialist, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to put you on dialysis, it's just part of it. Hello, Carrie. How are you, dear? It's been a while. I saw you had a live today, but honey, I just didn't have a chance to get in on it. I'm sorry. I got the notification though. So, gosh. And I hope you're having a good time with all the material you got, Carrie. And on a pity party, just nice to talk to someone who cares. Thank you for your kindness. Yes. Well, Freddie, don't get on no pity party. We all get depressed and we all get down, but don't do it because it just makes it worse. It really does. It makes your body worse too. And I was always told that laughter and believing in yourself and all that was the best thing that you could do. And I really believe that. Yeah, you did a live though, you a pop up live or something, didn't you? Was it yesterday or today? It might have been today. I thought it was might have been yesterday. I was thinking that I saw it today, but might have been yesterday when I saw you. Yes, you're live, honey, Carrie. Did you do a live today or was it yesterday? I can't remember. But anyway, I saw it, but we just had so much going on that I couldn't get in and say hey or talk to you on it. And I'm sorry. I try to whenever I see it, but I just didn't have time. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, we have been so busy around here trying to get things done. We did finally get our death certificates. Uh, that's exactly right. We finally got those, so we got to get in touch with the insurance companies and just everything. At the Social Security office, I didn't realize how much was involved because my parents died when I was like 20, 22 years old, something like that. It's been so long ago, that's 45 years ago, so I don't even remember it. And I think we hired a lawyer and he handled all that. Coming from Missouri, leaving here on the 24th or 25th of the month. Okay, all right. You're coming from Missouri. You're probably going to go down that on the other side. But yeah, let me know when you are coming. And heck, if I can, I'll scoot across there and meet you and we'll at least meet up and go eat or do something. Maybe you may want to, unless you're going to drive straight through, you may want to stop about halfway or something. I don't know what part of Florida you're going to, but that would be fun. Yeah, I'm gonna be leaving. I think I'm gonna leave to go to the meetups probably on the 7th. Been trying to decide. I want to be able to get there early because I hate to be rush, rush, rush. Because anytime I get rushed, I turn into an evil person. I hate to say it, but I do. It gets my nerves get all tore up and upset, and so yeah, it tears me up, and I'm mean. I don't know what to say. I married 10 years older at first, then 10 years younger, and then made the discovery that I'm better off alone. I'm helping all you can enjoy life. Yeah, Peach, God gave us our death date. I really believe that. I think we are born with a birth date and we have a predestined time to die, and we're not going to die until that time. And I may be wrong, but that just seems to me like that must be the situation from all that I understand and how I feel, because there's so many people that are just killed stepping off of a curbing, like my mother-in-law. I mean, she lived all those years and she just passed out and hit her head and caused her to go into that coma and stuff. You just never know. I mean, I've known people that were in car wrecks that looked like they smushed up like you'd crushed a Coke can or something, and them come out of it and just not even be a scratch hardly on them, a bruise, And then other people get into a little fender bender and die. So it's not going to happen until God wills it to happen, and that's just how I feel about that. And Freddie, I'm the same way about the getting married. I've been married a couple of times, and I've been really blessed with Joey. Sometimes, it takes, keep trying, I guess. I would never, in fact, when Joey asked me to marry him, I thought he was kidding. And I laughed at him. And then I realized that hurt his feelings. But I really did. Because I thought he was just picking at me because I'd said so many times that I would never get married again. But yeah, I really believe that God has a plan for all our lives, and whatever that plan is, that's what's going to happen. And let's see, there's Kimberly, the Georgia Mountain Woman. Well, hello, Kimberly. Do you have a channel? Thank you for coming on here. Georgia Mountain. I'm gonna write you down. Do you have a channel, girl? Your name looks very familiar. Because I'm a Midwest Georgia, I guess you could say, right on the Georgia Alabama line. Oh, so yeah. So let's see what else is going on around here today. No, not yet. Going to start one. Oh, okay. We met at the meetup. Which meetup? Was it the one at 9 Killer? 10 Killer, excuse me. Or was it the one in Alabama? Uh, for some reason, 2 hours apart. Okay. All right. Okay. The hell. Okay. Yeah, I knew. Okay. I should have. I don't know why that name didn't click in, but yeah, you guys ought to do that. You should have a meetup. Yeah, I know exactly who you are. Bless your heart. I didn't realize that's who you were, but yeah, we had a great time. I'm glad you came. Yeah, we did have fun, especially at the dinner there. Yeah, yeah. Sheila says, "Yep, every hair on her head is numbered." I honestly believe that, and boy, I break mine right regular. Hope that's not an omen, guys. Oh, lordy, lordy. Let's see. Yep, I remember that. Yes, we did. Yeah, I thought Joey was a little uncomfortable. You know, he's one of those quiet people that doesn't have a whole lot to say unless he's out there drinking a beer with his buddies and they're talking about motorcycles. But he actually enjoyed talking with you. Mm-hmm. Yep, yep. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, you ought to do one. Yeah, you ought to do a YouTube channel. You probably do real well because you have a good personality and everything. There's Afghanistan food and agriculture. Well, hello. How are you? I'm glad to see you in here. How are you doing? Yes, I see that. I see you're from Afghanistan. Gosh, that's good. I enjoy having you here. Yes. Oh, gosh. It is amazing that people from so far away come and watch little old country me. But I'm real proud that you're here. Yes. I am really proud, guys. Makes me feel good. Yep, I've got the 600 and 667 subscribers now. So I'm still trying. I'm gonna get out of these 600s pretty soon, guys. I'm hoping real soon, guys. I am hoping real soon. Oh goodness. Yeah, we are. It just seems like it has gone really support. I will check out your link. I wrote your name down already. I will. You subscribe to mine too. I would appreciate that. And I will check out your link and see what's going on. I found myself lost. Oh, I am from Georgia. I am from the United States, part of Georgia, which is on the East Coast. On the East Coast, it is good to have you in here. I'm glad to see you. I have another friend that comes in from Guam quite off and on, and he's real nice. So it's good to hear from you guys. Simply Jan supports you. Okay, good for you. Yes, I know Jan. She is a sweetheart. There is Jan. Hello, Jan. How are you? Didn't know you were in here. Glad you popped in. Oh, goodness gracious, yeah. I will check out your channel. And let's see. Yep, from Georgia. Big old Georgia, guys. My divorce, let's see, took place. Gosh, hon, that jumped quick. Missed something there. Let me go back up. 2.5 years. Bless your heart. I know you were still, yep. Nice country, Joy. Yes, it is. If you haven't been here before, you should, if you ever get over this way, you should check it out. It is nice country, rolling hills, a lot of water, and we have a big lake. I live 5 minutes from the West Point Lake, so that's a really nice place. Okay, Freddie. Oh, let's see. No, I'm not an agriculturist. I just like gardening. I like doing flower. I love flowers, but I don't have that. You know how these people, you'll go in and you have those gardens and they're just manicured and beautiful. I don't have the ability to set it down. Now I could take somebody else's plant and I could plant my flowers and look like theirs maybe, but I don't have that ability in me to do that. Good for you. A friend of mine, and you move into your tiny house. Good for you, girl. A friend of mine has a nice house down in Panama City, and that's exactly what she says. Good for you. Yes, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Yeah. Yeah. Georgia is a beautiful place. You don't have to get just a visa. I think you have to. I don't know about that. How the how those the passes you guys get are. But yeah, we have a lot of nice colleges here, and I understand, Kimberly, about the big house thing. You know what? If I didn't have this house, it's so full of junk. Like I say, I can't throw anything away, and so I'm just packed in here with no closets or anywhere to put anything. 7 bedrooms and 3.5 baths. Holy cow, you're right. This one, I guess you could say, has 4 bedrooms, but it's really not. It's 3 bedrooms, and we're just sleeping in a den. We turned it into a bedroom just because it was bigger. Oh, lordy, lordy. Yeah, but I think if Joey and I were not together, or if I get to a certain age, I think that I would just kind of be happy with something smaller and easier. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, I have a barn that I'm going. Yep, you better have stuff sealed up, because I had up in one of the upstairs bedrooms that we never go into. Have two 14 by 16 bedrooms up there that my kids had, when they were here. And I had some old quilts stuffed in one of the dresser drawers up there. And doggone if rats or mice or whatever didn't get in them and chew a hole in one of my quilts. I was so upset. But what can you do? Gosh, you put I got dogs, you can't put poison out, unless I've got the upstairs closed off or something. It's just terrible. So, yep, yep, I understand, Kimberly. I think it would be fun. Uh, and, I really don't have but just a few pieces of furniture that really mean a whole lot to me anymore. Few old antique pieces that I'd like to keep, but other than that, I could really live without all the furniture I got. If I had camper was big enough to live in. Like that fifth wheel, I could have lived in it easily. My husband would not have been happy, but I could have lived in it easily. Oh. Okay. Let's see. Freddie says, I'm sorry if I have been just so nice to talk and really enjoy hearing everyone. Well, I'm glad you're in here, Freddie. That's what it's for, and you keep making comments. It keeps the conversation going. And Jan says she lived in an 850 square foot house and it was perfect. You know what? I think that would be. I think the little house that Jared Crocker is building would be the perfect size, to be honest. And I'm excited that he's finally getting it dried in. Bless his heart. It's terrible to think of him having to live inside a tent in the heat, guys, that you guys have, but I am sure. Yeah, Freddie, if you have not, if you're not already part or on Jan's channel, you should check her out too, because there's a lot goes on her channel, and it's a lot of fun to watch. And Making It Home has a nice channel. You should check her out also. Oh gosh. Your tiny house is really tiny. So how big is your tiny house? Like 200 square feet or something like that? And did you build the tiny house, or is it a bought tiny house, or is it a little tiny house that was already on your property, or what's the deal there, Kimberly? But yeah. My friend, I was saying, my friend that lives in Florida was told you yesterday that 100 degrees. Holy cow. Does it cool off there in Texas at night? I wondered about that. How in the world can you sleep out there? I'd have me a tent stuck in the window if I was there. I mean, a tent. Dang, I'd have me an air conditioner stuck in the doorway, draining out, or one of those air conditioner things that you set up, that you put in the window. I would have that sucker set up somewhere, and they're blowing me some cool air. Oh, 12 by 32. Oh, well, that's a pretty good size one. Yeah. Yeah. That's a real good size one. Yeah. I have a friend that has a 16 by 30 and she loves it. In fact, I've got a channel on it. If you have not looked at it, let's see, I can't even remember the name of it, but it's one of the first ones that I put out. If you'll go through, I've got a little over, I've probably got 150 or 60 or a little more than that, maybe things. But yeah, I think you would enjoy it. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, that's a real good idea. And you know what? Humidity is what sucks. I know it. You know what? When I go to sleep, if my neck starts getting clammy and my armpits and stuff, I can't stand it. I have to get up and wash off with a washcloth and all that. It's as bad as going through menopause all over again. Well, the kids came quicker than they had thought. mm. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Freddie, that sounds like a good idea. So they only lived in the tiny house for a year. Well, that sounds like a good deal. Yeah. There's, even Home Depot has a building that I think would make into a cute little tiny house. The one that has the upstairs and the staircase that goes up and then across like that and goes up. That would make a cool little, yeah, I think it would make a cool little, I don't know, you'd have to come in and insulate and all that, but I mean, you got to do that no matter what you do. This house we spent, not this past year, but I guess it's been about 3 years ago. We had the whole east side of my house torn slap off down to the studs. And this house was built back in the 1800s, and we had it insulated because this house is not insulated anywhere, except that side and, a little bit. And it's got ceiling insulation in it. But as far as really insulated, it's not insulated. But it has several layers of wood and just stuff that was, been covered over the years. So thank God for that. And then I have the trees around, so it helps a lot. But I can tell a difference just in that one, and especially in the wintertime, it made a world of difference. Yep. Not unless they're using a whole lot of birth control. You're exactly right, Kim. Yeah, that's exactly right. I don't spend a whole lot of time in the house when it's super hot. Yeah, I'm in then because I just can't take the heat. But as far as, 70, 80, 85 degrees, when there's a breeze, I'm fine. But when it gets on up in the 90s, upper 90s and all, I can't breathe. And, that's part of the lupus stuff, how it affects your organs. So, yep, I understand. But yeah. Farm style. Okay. It sounds like it would be cool to see. So you'll have to let me know when you get moved in. I'll come visit you, Kim. That would be fun. Yeah. See how I'd like to see how you made it. Yeah. There's someone that lives over toward what's the other side of Thomaston, Georgia. And they have a tiny house, and I keep saying I'm going to go over there and leave them a message and ask them, can I come over and video their tiny house? Shiplap. Yes, I like shiplap. I think shiplap's real pretty. Yep. Sheila says she's gonna go do dishes. Girl, I hate doing dishes. And I got rid of my dishwasher. Does that make any sense? But by the time you load them and unload them and put them up, you can just about wash the darn things and be done with it, the way I look at it. Especially, I don't have that many. It's just Joey and I, so we don't have that many dishes anymore. Let's see. He has an Amish built one-car garage. Yeah, that would be a good idea. That's what I would do if I were you. That would make a cool size house. Like I say, my friend loves her. It was a metal storage building that they redid and come in and did everything. Hello, Samantha Stewart. How are you? Good to see you here. Yeah, I mean, she did it, and it's super nice. Got a full-size bathroom, a bedroom, living room, kitchen, little area. Got a nice little bar there. I mean, she has her bedroom. She sleeps actually in her living room. But, she's got the bedroom. She's just got it. She likes to sew, and she's got all kind of crafts and clothes and just stuff. So, yeah, she does stuff like that. Hello. I'm glad to see you here. Yes, I live in LaGrange, Georgia. So, you guys, Havita says she hates doing laundry. I don't mind laundry. My kids hate laundry. Both my daughters hate laundry, but laundry doesn't bother me. I hate having to stop what I'm doing and get the clothes out of the dryer and do something with them. But when the buzzer goes off. But other than that, the laundry doesn't seem to bother me as much. Of course, especially now we don't have as many to do. But you know what? If you keep on top of it and do it, it's pretty big. It's about a metal pool barn, had them add a garage on one side and a goat milk room on the back of it. Cool. Yeah. So you have goats, Kim. If you get time, look at the time house. Look at the time houses that look like. All right, I will. Yeah. Yeah, that would be cool. Yes, yes, I'm in Georgia. Mm. My live streams are at 9 o'clock every Monday night, unless something drastic happens, and that's Eastern time at 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock Central. So it's good to have you in here. I don't think I've seen you in here before. Uh, and yeah, that's my Havita just posted my channel and all the information about it. You have 12 goats. I got rid of them all and have no animals now. Well, you know what? You've got to be right there if you have goats that you milk. And that's the thing. You've got to have somebody there to do the, even if you have the machines that do the milking, you've still got to have somebody there that's going to do it. And did wheat just step in? Somebody said something about wheat. You got to get more money rolling. I know, honey. The money rolling is that's part of the ball. Okay, let's see. Says, do I need another moderator? Not right now. I've got 3 right now, and I only have 600 and something subscribers. Do you moderate? Is that what you do? So I'll keep you in mind. Let me write your name down just in case. Oh. Let's see. I got your name down just in case. Oh, yep. Guys, I've just been warned that I've got 2 minutes to go, so we got to make this quick. But I am so happy to see all of y'all. And you guys, I don't know if you've heard this before. I will keep you in mind, honey. I've got your name written down. Vita's her. Yep, she's ready to get us off of here so she can go do something else. I'm teasing, Vita. I'm teasing, honey. I know you stay busy. God, I don't know how you do what you do. Yep, I will keep you in mind. Let's see. Had to know whether I could keep them, and the ex held me up, keep me from getting anywhere. But now that that's over, God, I had to post stuff in the mail and the papers all over the country and everything else for my last ex-husband. He disappeared after he stole all our money. I shouldn't say that. He really did take all the money, but it's sad to say, but he really did. Well, you know what? I'm up half the night, but my name's Carol. But yeah, I'm up half the night, but I'm not usually on the internet. I play games, bless her heart. After my husband goes to sleep, if he goes to sleep early, I've got a game that I play, and I'll not be playing it because it's addictive. It's one of those matching games, and man, where you search for different objects, and you have so many objects, and you got like a minute or 2 to find them, and I don't know why I do that. But anyway, it's addictive. I told my daughter, I said, I don't know why I ever started this game. And at first it was fun, now it's getting harder and harder because I'm up there in like 300 or 400. So yeah. Freddie, that sounds like a great idea. All aluminum. That is a great idea. If the Amish built it, it was built good, Freddie. That's a good idea. Got to keep everything except the 10th of the house, and I have to pay him off. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, girl, I don't know. Don't have anything to do with other people's, divorces, because we all have our own problems, and I know I'm not the easiest person to live with, but sounds like you come out pretty good on that deal. Oh gosh, guys, we have less than a minute left, so I wanted to tell you guys that I love each and every one of you. Thank you so much for coming in here. And please come back next week. And we're going to have to get into this, some kind of subjects, and get you guys more involved in conversations, and we got to get some laughter going in here besides just me laughing, guys. So if you haven't been nice to somebody this week, please be nice to somebody that's treating you crappy, because that way it shocks them and they go, why did she do that? Why was she so nice? All right, my hour's up, guys. Love y'all. Y'all come back and see me next week. We'll have fun again. Bye-bye.